Warm welcome, this is Markus Termin at the 2nd of December 2024. The moon, as I'm speaking, is still in the new moon position in the sign of Sagittarius, but it will change this evening, 10:15, into the sign of Capricorn, the sign of responsibility. So we have the combination of far outgoing sun, the sun that faces challenges and aims and where we're going to go out there, and the moon in the first sign after the new moon picking up responsibility in the sign of Capricorn. Now, what does this mean actually? If we have a look at present days, how are we seeing this? For instance, in the charts of famous person. Now this person in the inside circle, this is the chart of Mr. Hunter Biden, and who picked up responsibility? Actually his father, and he's seen in Hunter Biden's chart as a Saturn. Father is usually connected to the planet of Saturn, above his north node in the sign of Pisces. So this is the direction Mr. Biden Jr. should go to get some spiritual, upgrades, to put it that way. At the same time, which is more significant, at the same time, you see that Venus in the sign of Capricorn is exactly transiting his moon, and he's short but still true a Cancer rising. So the moon is the ruler of his chart. Venus crosses that moon, it's in house 8, it's about money. So his father picked up responsibility with the upcoming Capricorn moon to set his son free, to give him pardon. By the way, this is what resembles privileges that we had in feudalistic ages, So by that you can see the world president is really the world king or emperor, or call him however you want, but those cliches, those roles change, but actually he's in the position and we can take it as that. There's another interesting chart I want to look at, which is the chart of Robert F. Kennedy Jr., which is in my view the most important pick that has been taken the last day. And as you can see, Robert F. Kennedy Jr., I'm still afraid for him to survive, because he's really challenged by Mars opposing Pluto. But you can see, as they couldn't get rid of him, the Pluto over his sun just gave him a step up, brought him to power. Those are the two possibilities: get to power, or be ruined or destroyed or whatever by Pluto. But he got to power by Pluto. But at the same time, you will easily recognize, as Pluto moves over to Aquarius, and Mr. Robert F. Kennedy Jr. is short but still a Leo rising person, with a Cancer moon, though, moon in house 12, interesting enough. So he gets a heavy resistance from outside, which is expectable. Pluto from the outside is always like heavy resistance coming from the outside. I hope he can make it. We need that so badly. Okay, that's basically the situation. Today we have a moon in Sagittarius, which is the afterglow of the new moon. Do we need afterglows of new moons? Some new moons are special and tend to be more interesting than full moons. that's one thing. And then the next thing is we have a void of course moon from 4:15 until 20 minutes after 10 o'clock in the evening. This is all Middle European time. And this void moons, the last aspect of the moon will be the square aspect to Neptune. Moon squares Neptune, and then which is in the late afternoon, Middle European time, and then it goes void of course in the evening, which is actually a fine thing for, at least in Europe, you know, to cool a little bit down in the evening, which is the thing that I would suggest and supposed to do. Overall, we in the time of, you know, revelations. This is what is going to come out. The Hunter Biden thing is one thing, you know, everybody has been thinking about, well, is his father going to give him pardon and things like that? What is going to happen with that? And of course they said, no, he's never going to do that. Nobody's above the law. And this is one of the truths, one of the first truths that is popping out. Yes, there are some people above the law, but this is, you ain't seen nothing yet what is going to pop out of truth in the next following 3 months. Why is that? Because astrologically, we have said it before, let's have a last view on the picture. This is the reception in between those forces, knowledge and wisdom at the same time. This is going to come out and hammer out all over the next 3 months. Not the least of it will be the UFO files, which is promised again to publish them finally, and there are UFO sighting all over. So we are really going to go in a different civilization, because once mankind gets a hold on to the idea that there's another challenge besides their ground enemies or whatever they call them, maybe even that's a possibility to focus on something, you know, because of those, if those visitors are hostile or friendly, well, we have reports of both. So take care on that. I think also mankind has a long history of encounters with those beings, and I also think that they are of different kind, and this is a definitely new civilization that we're going into. Thank you very much for listening. This is Markus Termin, Astrologisches Stundenbuch at the 2nd of December 2024. This is the possibility to get in contact. Date, time and place where you were born will be sufficient. Use this mail address, mind the DE at the end, because I'm a German astrologer, and if you have a consultation, you'll get a Zoom link and we do a recording and have a relaxed session. Looking forward to that. See you tomorrow.